Today we are going to talk about how to set up and solve word problems. Okay, we're going to write and solve for these equations. The first one gives us some hints. It says your parents give you $20 to help buy a new pair of shoes that cost $59.95. After you buy the shoes, you have $5.50 left. Write and solve an equation to find how much money you had before your parents gave you the $20. So we're not sure how much you started with. Okay? So we're going to let S equal our starting amount. Or you could put an X, or you could put an M, or you could put a D for dollar, whatever variable you wish. Okay? So the starting amount is what we're starting with. We're not quite sure what we started with, so we're just going to write an S plus the amount your parents gave you. Our parents gave us $20 to help us out, and then obviously we had to buy the shoes. The shoes cost us $59.95, so we're going to subtract that off. And once we paid, we had $5.50 left. Is equals, we had $5.50 left. Okay, so here's a good equation that we could use to help us set this problem up. Okay, remember inverse operation. The first thing we want to do is talk about this $59.95. That's what the shoes cost. It says minus $59.95 because we bought them. We had to pay for them, so we're subtracting it. To solve or to undo the minus $59.95, do the inverse just like we did prior to this lesson and add $59.50 or $59.95 to both sides. And that'll take care of the $59.95. We can bring down the rest. Okay, and now we're going to subtract the 20, okay, to get it to the other side. Again, we always want our variable by itself. So if it says some number plus 20, we're going to subtract 20 from both sides to get our variable by itself, to figure out our starting point, what we started with. Okay, so we started with $45.45. Okay, our parents gave us the $20, which would have made it $65.45, and then we spent $59.95 of it, leaving us with $5.50. So it does make sense. Okay, let's look at the next one. You eat 8 blueberries. Your friend eats 11 blueberries from a package. There are 23 left now. Write and solve an equation to find the number of blueberries in a full package. Okay, we're trying to figure out the number of blueberries in a full package. So, we're not quite sure how many blueberries are in a package, right? So we can use B for blueberries. Okay, we're going to start with the number of berries in the package, right? We're going to subtract minus what I ate or you ate, whatever, minus what your friend ate. And the amount that was left in the package was 23. Okay, so that's kind of how we should be thinking. So we're not quite sure how many blueberries were in the package. That's what we're solving for. I do know that I ate 8, and my friend ate 11. And we know there's 23 left in the package now. Okay? So whichever one we want to undo first, we can. I'm going to add 11 to both sides. Remember, you do the inverse. And then we can get rid of the 8. Minus 8, the opposite would be to add 8 to both sides. So that means there were 42 blueberries in the package to begin with. And if you put that back into the equation, it should make sense. If we start with 42, subtract 8, subtract 11 more, or subtract 19 in all, there should be 23 blueberries left. Okay, let's do one more. You and 4 friends. So there are how many people total? You and 4 friends. There are 5 total. Buy tickets to a baseball game. The total cost is $70. Write and solve an equation to find the cost of each ticket or one ticket. Okay, we're not quite sure what the ticket cost is yet, so we can use C for cost, T for ticket, M for money, don't care, whatever letter you wish. We're going to do cost of each ticket, okay, times how many people are going, number of people, equals, it tells us $70, so the total cost. Okay, so the cost of each ticket times the number of people going is $70. Okay, another way to write that would be 5C equals 70, right? Because we always want our coefficient in the front. So the inverse of multiplying by 5 would be divide by 5. So the cost of each ticket, we're going to divide the total cost by the 5 people going. So each person has to pay $14 for their ticket. Okay.